Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another episode, the final episode for this season of Random Talk. Of course, I'm your favorite random man, Future King of YouTube, Chance was in the building, and Archer's not with me with this one. Those you know that me and Archer, we have an unspoken rule that each podcast episode that we do is, you know, say like we do 10, then that's it. We're done until we feel ready to do another one. How we do it. And so I don't remember if I've told, I know I told Arthur about it, he probably don't remember, but me and Chaos Council, we did a ranking video. I invited Chaos to join me in this ranking video, talking about the Resident Evil movies, and I'll definitely link it in the description box below so you guys can watch it for yourself. We was talking about, you know, again, we talking about what I call them Alice Evil movies, except for Welcome to Raccoon City. But those you know, I'm not gonna spend full time with this. I'm gonna already get into the video. I have a deep hatred for these films. Besides the first one, but I definitely the character Wentworth Miller, who did a lot of stuff, like he did The Flash. He did one of my mom's favorite TV shows called Prison Break, with also an actor named Dominic Purcell. What I didn't know, that he came out, I believe he came out during this time, from what Chaos was telling me, that he came out during this time and he went through a lot of stuff. I think body shaming, everything, the works. And I don't care who you are or who you identify as with, and this just me. You're still people, you know. You're still people, and people have the right to treat you with respect, as long as you treat them with respect as well. But yeah, Chaos and myself, we really go through it, we talk about it, and I wanted to, because it originally wasn't the ranking Resident Evil video, but during me editing, I wanted to take that part out and make it his own video. And I figured this would probably be the best time to put it in there before I take my lovely break. So without further ado, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all of the great stuff. You know, yeah, and check it out, and then tell in the comments what you think. All right, deuces, and enjoy the show.
And they also just caught him at a really bad time in his life. He was facing a lot of body shaming and
really
homophobia during that time. Yeah.
Wow.
He was facing a lot of body shaming and homophobia during that time because he's gay. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and so they just caught him at like one of his lowest points in his life. And that's probably why he accepted this movie. I
don't mean to laugh, but it's like I really don't.
No, like he was dealing with a lot during that time, and so I feel like a lot of his, he didn't really feel involved a whole lot, you know, kind of thing. He didn't really feel very passionate about this job, which is like, you don't have to, right? At the end of the day, it's right. As an actor, you know, you're supposed to at least pretend, you know.
Yeah.
And but he was going through a lot at the time that I genuinely, as much as like I wish they had done better with him, I'm like not even mad at him about it, because he was going through a lot. And especially after what we've seen Brendan Fraser go through.
Oh yeah.
So nasty to him through his entire life.
Yeah. I'm happy he's doing good, because like he's
deserves the fucking world. Okay, honestly.
You see how good his resurgence came, because he did what's that show called, Doom Patrol. Now he's doing another DC movie. That man, then he did a movie with oh god, what's his name? I can't remember his name. It's gonna hit me. But anyways, keep going. It's gonna hit me though. It's gonna hit me at the last second. Sorry. Ben Affleck. That's it. There it goes. There you go. Yeah, like he had a good research.
Like, people have been body shaming him relentlessly, and it's wow. Like, yeah. And do you know how awful he? Like, I watched several videos on it because like I have nothing but respect for him. He was in The Mummy, which is one of my favorite movies.
Favorite movies, yes. George of the Jungle. Oh god.
That was my fucking jam.
Oh man, he was the best. And
but they're like, oh, you don't look like this anymore, and it's like, first of all, fuck.
I hate when people do that.
First of all, the biggest of fuck yous, because he had to go through so much to look like that. it wasn't even like he looked like that because he wanted to. He looked like that because people wouldn't hire him unless he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
If he wanted to, like if he was like, oh, this is just like, I'm doing this safely, I'm eating right, I'm not doing this as a self-harming thing or anything like that, that's fine. But he was forced to be something that he didn't want to be. And then he was by an older dude, I don't remember his
Wow.
well, okay. People have been weird about it because the guy denies it, but like he had like groped him a little bit, and people are like, oh well, he's known to being friendly, this, that, and the other, and it's like, or maybe he's not being friendly, he's being a creep, and you guys are just letting it slide because he like. Listen, as a queer person, it's not homophobia to call out other gay people for being creepy. Like, if you're being creepy, stop being creepy. Doesn't matter your gender, your sexuality. Stop being a creep. And he was being creepy to Brendan Fraser, and Brendan Fraser was like, okay, cool. I want a restriction order.
Restraining order. Restraining order.
Yeah, and people were just being nasty about it, and the guy that was being creepy was a higher up in Hollywood, and through that, right after he got the restraining order and went more public about it, he couldn't get hired.
Wow, I never knew that. I really thought he just got tired of Hollywood. So I just want to lay low and just chill. That's really what I thought.
After that guy assaulted him and everything, he couldn't get hired anywhere because that guy was a higher up in Hollywood and was like, he told people, like, he outed me as a predator. Don't hire him or I'm gonna make sure that you guys don't get your films made or anything like that. And it's bullshit, dude. Like,
wow.
It's so annoying. Like, he deserves so much better.
Yeah, he do.
It's things like that that's like, I wish I could see him face to face today and explain to him how much he means to me and so many people. But literally, he was labeled Hollywood's himbo for the 90s.
Really?
Yeah, because he was like, you know, the whole stereotypical abs, he's buff.
Right.
George of the Jungle and everything.
Right.
And it's so interesting how, like, people have, like, no respect for the entertainers that give us the things that we love. It's like, nobody cares. And it's so messed up. But this other guy, I never remember his name and I feel bad, he was also going through a lot. People that said they were his friends completely just started, like, being disgusting towards him, body shaming him. He was facing the homophobia after he came out. He was dealing with, like, a lot. And people are like, well, you're not exactly, like, especially, I cannot tell you how many times I've seen it, even with just fictional characters, where, it's primarily women that do this, and it pisses me off, is like, oh, this actor or this character comes out as gay, primarily an actor, and all of a sudden they don't like that person anymore. Because there's a difference between the regular homophobia and, like, well, when he was straight, he could fuck me, but now that I know that he doesn't want to fuck me, now I hate him.
Wow.
And it's so common. It is so common. And it's so disgusting. And so, like, he was going through some shit during this time, and it showed up in his work. You know, not everyone is as good as hiding it, kind of thing. And you shouldn't have to hide it. In my opinion, I feel like nobody should have to hide that shit. But, you know, I digress. But that's another thing, not to derail, but, like, about him. Like, he was going through so
I didn't know he was going through so much. guys, I hope you enjoyed this last episode for this season of the Random Talks video. Again, want to say thank you to my friend Chaos Council for joining me in that video. Again, originally I'll link the original video. We talk about the Resident Evil, ranking the Resident Evil, the Alice Evil movies. But like I said, I wanted to take that part out because I really feel like it wasn't fit for that video. I felt it's good enough to just talking about it. And like I said, we all just gotta be treated as people. You know, you treat somebody with respect, you're gonna get respect back. You know, I get it, there's some evil people out there, some bigots out there. We're better than that. We're better people than that. Yeah, just kind of spit just came out. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I love y'all guys so much. Now I'm about to go enjoy my break. I'll see y'all sometime in August. I love y'all so much. Producers, hashtag me Corey's Kitchen, and I'll see y'all in this video. Y'all
in order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. My name's blurry face and